I like indie movies.
Yeah.
Alan, tell me about Barron's Cove.
Okay, Barron's Cove. We're in a little town here. Film opens up with three little boys. One is tied to a train track. One of the other boys realizes a train is coming and tries frantically to untie their friend from the train track. And then it cut to black. Meanwhile, in town, we have the father here. He is kind of a heavy for a contractor company, a construction company who is trying to build basically the town. But the city is coming in wanting to use other people. And so there's a little bit of this kind of mob mentality of, well, you got to use us for everything, or we're going to do this. But
sounds like Hollywood.
Yeah, basically. So one of the councilmen, so we find out that that the father here, he's asked to do a job to insist that that the construction company uses his company's supplies, construction supplies. But in doing so, he misses picking up his son. His son was the kid on the railroad track, and the train killed the kid. And so now he just lost his son. He blames his boss for not letting him go pick up his son. And then he realizes that little blonde kid you see here, that kid may have been the one who killed his son. And so he goes on this rampage. He essentially kidnaps the son, hides him out. And the son is the adopted son of this councilman to make things worse. He kidnaps the kid, wanting to get to the truth. And weird things unfold as a result. You've got very powerful people who are looking for him. You've got a couple double crosses, and then you've got this kid who is not exactly who you think he is. I really like this movie. It started off kind of typical, which I guess is what indie films are good at. You know, they set up a story. They usually do it in the same way, and it's in the second and the third act that really lets it stand apart from others. Because the setup is pretty normal, but once the ball starts rolling, and once the mob and the city and the government and then this kid get involved, you have this mystery that unfolds. And again, it's an indie film, so not a lot of people you recognize. I think that's what tends to that's the hurdle a lot of indie films have, is you don't have a recognizable name, but you have this really great story, and you make it and you tell it. And so I would, it's not The Godfather in any way, but it's a very solid indie film. I believe it's in theaters or it's on VOD. Maybe it's a day and day, but definitely check out Barron's Cove.
All right. You almost convinced me when I don't have other things to watch.
Yeah, all that big studio stuff. You need to vary your diet.
I do.
Okay.